Hello, everybody. Let's get started on part 3. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do this thing with the controller. No, don't disconnect. Why would you disconnect? Are you okay now? Alright. There we go. Alright, now we're ready to start. Because now I have my controller. Can't do this shit without it. Alright, now. We are headed in to ruins on Therum? Yeah, Therum. This is where we get Liara. We already have Tali. We're gonna make sure we spend time talking to her between each mission, because she's our romance for this playthrough. We are going to be polite. If for some reason you can't romance her at all, really, in the first one, that's fine. We can save our romance bones up for the second game. But since we know, we must stop and see her all the time. We just have to try to dodge Liara and Ashley in such a way that, we're not accidentally going to pick up any renegade points, and also not accidentally pick up a girlfriend. Because a couple of the characters in this game have that problem. If you're polite. Hey, Ninja, what's up? Madoshi? Just hanging, that's awesome. What is Madoshi? Okay. I like it. Very cool. We're going to pick up Liara, and I was talking about mostly it was you and I forget who else. Somebody else voted for the Tali romance as well, so we're gonna romance Tali on this playthrough. And it's on normal, so I can get shot in the face several times and not die. It's good. I missed that. While I was playing hardcore. Insanity, actually. I believe hardcore is another one. What am I shooting him in the foot? Oh, I can't shoot him in the foot. Death by foot shot. Yeah.
I think we're good, Shepard.
They'll get you every time. I'm sure you're having, a good time / super annoyed time with your insanity run. You gotta have energy for an insanity run. That's why I was like, when you postponed your one the other night, it's like, yeah, if you're not...
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before.
Like...
Aside from the
I don't know. Up for it, you're not gonna get far. But these walkthrough videos, they're gonna be my, I'm doing the walkthrough for the whole Legendary Edition. And I'm going to use them as I'm putting the full ones up on YouTube, but I'm also going to try editing one maybe this weekend. Like the first one, and see if I can edit it like when nothing's happening. There we go. Edit it down for time or something. I mean, it's a walkthrough video, true. But when you know, I'm driving the Mako across the desert planet for 15 minutes trying to find a pressure maw or whatever. Maybe not so interesting, or you know, maybe I'll cut out scanning planets that there's nothing on, really. Like, you know. We'll see. But I think some of our videos that we do, like our streams, while, you know, you can't get that live feeling again, could make some useful walkthrough videos for my YouTube channel. Uh-oh.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to
For
you?
a second I had to think about it because I wasn't sure if I was doing Paragon.
It's a Prothean
But I
security
am.
device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
I think my favorite part of the Renegade runs in Mass Effect 1 is hanging up on the council. So I just remembered, I'm doing Paragon, so I'm not going to get to hang up on them. One thing that's hard though is doing the combat in the first one after I really played the second and the third just recently. It's a little rough. Yeah.
Shields disabled.
I think we got him, Commander.
You alright there, Garrus? Because your health bar says you're not. Yeah. The combat can be really difficult until you get the hang of it, but playing anything else, it's like every time I play one, I have to relearn how to do the combat. At least it's got, you know, the story, and it really does have a lot to make up for the combat. Alright. I think that's most of it. Alright, now let's get Liara out of that thing.
Mitigil deployed.
Alright. So X square. There we go. Ended up being X square, circle, triangle, square. Alright. Let's go get our BFF. Wow. Garrus is our bro. But Liara is also definitely
How did you
always
get
there
in here?
for you.
I
So,
didn't think there was any way past
she's
the
definitely
barrier.
a BFF as well.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Uh-oh. It's almost like firing giant
What the hell was
lasers
that?
in here wasn't a good idea.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
That's right, Rex. So. Now, I guess this would be considered the boss fight. Stay away from the Krogan. That is the best advice I have for you. Keep some distance between you and the Krogan if you can.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
Yes.
Kill
Also,
them.
take the
Spare
Krogan
the
out as
Asari if
fast
you
as
can.
possible.
Not, doesn't matter. Target acquired.
Shield disabled.
Cooldown on that is taking a lot longer than I'd like it to.
Target in sight.
Oh shit.
I can't see him. Oh. Target online.
I'm ready.
Back up. Oh, finally. I swear, if he got his health back one more time. Okay, this stupid sniper. Is that everybody? Yes, that's everybody. Yeah. I was trying, my aim's been off.
Move, move, move!
Oops.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Oh yeah? Well,
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right.
Ashley,
I'm sorry, my
seriously?
scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit.
I know, yeah.
Or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring
Definitely.
you along.
Well,
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Commander.
she's like,
Saren might come after me again. I
what,
cannot think of anywhere
150?
safer
She's
than
like a
here on your
teenager.
ship.
she's
And
a
my knowledge of the
17-year-old
Protheans
scientist.
might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
106.
Thank you,
Okay,
Commander.
so
I am
she's like
very
a
grateful.
15-year-old scientist.
Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to
I mean,
think things over.
she should at least
Are we
wait until
finished
the
here,
first
Commander?
time they do the mind link.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the
Gives
link
us a
now,
good
Commander.
chance to get some Paragon points.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume
This
you're
guy.
taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Yeah, it was totally the Geth that caused that shit. I forgot to check for... Nope. Alright. And don't forget, I don't think it's up on this level. No, it's down a level. After every mission, check your lockers. The upstairs lockers, not the downstairs lockers. There's Presley. Some Codex information. Yeah, Ashley's a bit of a pill. I mean, again, she gets a little bit of character development and is kind of tolerable in the third game, but in the first game, she's... Yeah, it's bad. I mean, she's insubordinate. She questions you constantly. I mean, Kaidan is always questioning your decisions, but at least he's not insubordinate. I mean, these are supposed to be military... These are Marines. They're space Marines, but they're still fucking Marines. Alright, let's say hello to Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her.
Alright, yeah.
Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that
yeah.
oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright. Picking her up's the main mission, so we have to do what do you call it? How you doing? I think is what you call it. Something like that. I would call it feelings time because, you know, it always gets deep. How you doing? Yeah, you call it how you doing. I call it feelings time because it always gets deep, you know. These are the lockers you check after every big mission because there's loot in them for you.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yours? Yes, we did personal questions.
I should go.
Excuse me. Ah, there she is. Our newest member who will have the most things to say to us.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I'm gonna go middle of the road with her because I don't want her to think I'm romancing her. That's the thing. If you play male shepherd or female shepherd, doesn't matter. You have to be careful when you talk to Liara because you could accidentally end up dating her really easy.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alright, I don't want to end the conversation, so we'll go with this one.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia.
I don't think that's mistrust.
I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Like I said, it's a ship full of Marines. At least half of them were going, wow, she's hot.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Let's see. We get a lot with her. Let's do Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the
And then
Asari.
After the next round,
we were the first
we'll
species
do...
to discover the
When we go to the next system, we'll do another one, and we'll ask her about her mother.
And we always strive to be the voice of peaceful
Well,
cooperation
yeah,
in
I mean,
galactic
it's a
disputes.
stereotype, but
My
it's also,
people
I guess, a
believe we are all
stereotype
part
about
of a single
Marines.
galactic
But
community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to
you figure
understand
there's
other
probably
species,
what
it seems
kind of
few
crew on a
them
ship
seek to
this size?
understand
100?
us. The galaxy is
50?
filled with
50
rumors
or
and
100?
misinformation about my people.
You gotta figure at least half of them, if they're all staring at her, half of them, it can't all be mistrust.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Yeah, you know. This has to be more than just mistrust, I'm saying. There's got to be other options, like...
I don't understand.
Wow, she's hot. Or,
Your species can
hey,
mate
did that
with
lady
anyone?
that walked by, is
Mating
she blue?
is not quite
You know.
the proper term, not as you understand it.
Did a blue person just
Physical
walk past me?
contact may
You
or
know,
may
that
not
kind of
be
stuff.
involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her
One
partner?
thing I do like
She
when you talk to
rarely spoke
Ashley
of her
later
partner.
about
Though I
Liara,
know my father,
even
if you
though
want to use
she's
that
very
term,
space racist,
was another Asari.
she still sides like with Liara on some stuff. She's like, yeah, you know, she's probably really bad at lying and, you know, stuff like that. Like, well, we'll get to that part, but what I'm saying is it's hard to dislike Liara. Liara is very likable for very many reasons.
Benezia never told you her partner's
Obviously,
name?
they can do that because
Union
how
with
would
our
they
own
have,
kind is no longer
you know,
common, not for
gotten
the
all
purposes of
survived
reproduction.
long enough to get off
Most
their own
Asari
planet?
believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She
Like,
raised me by herself, though that is not
One
uncommon.
character that, I mean,
Many
in
Asari
one,
raise their children
I
alone,
dislike
particularly
Caden
if
and
the father
Ashley both.
species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not
I mean,
focus
it's a
on
shame
the
you lose
inevitable loss of
Jenkins,
our partners.
no matter what
Instead,
you do,
we
'cause
enjoy the
he's,
time we spend with them.
I mean,
And even after they're gone, a
a
part
little
of them lives on in
overeager
us.
and
The union
stuff,
is a
but at
connection
least
that transcends both time and space.
it seems like it was coming from a good place, you know?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Alright,
I
we
should
can
go.
do all talk about your
Goodbye,
personal
Commander.
business next time we chat. Now that we got the basics out of the way. I want to check for more. Alright. At least I don't have to be a jerk to Caden. This one. Like I said,
Anything you need,
female
Commander?
Shepard can't be nice to Caden without accidentally ending up with him as her boyfriend. So
Just trying to
you
get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an
you
official
gotta be either
evaluation,
neutral,
Commander?
completely neutral
off
all
the
the way down the board, or actually end up having to be mean to him.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Everybody always thinks that, you know, someone who's been doing what they're doing longer should see something coming, but, I mean, it's not like, a rogue Spectre was trying to bring back the Reapers before this. It's not like it's happened before. This is new for everybody.
Tell me about it.
We just had the
Bionic
ill luck of
acclimation and temperance
being just
didn't
advanced
last past
enough
the
to
airlock.
get
To the
involved
kids they
in
hauled in,
everything
was
right
brain
before it
count.
went to shit.
Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
I mean, it's pretty fucked up,
We did
this
have a little
stuff he
circle
talks
that
about
get
from his
together every
childhood.
night before
I
lights
mean,
out.
you can understand how
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform.
he might not,
Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
you know the best way to handle certain social situations.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Alright, that was friends.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Yeah, there's one of those, some of that stuff's like, there's a lot of coincidences, you know?
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No
I
bearing.
know, you'd have to do a lot of convincing to get me to go to space.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I mean,
I appreciate that.
this
Commander.
version
I just
is
don't want you
fine.
to think that I'm a
But our current version,
Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Even if you could make it, it would need to be, granted it is much safer than it used to be, but it would need to be even a little more safe than it already is. And then even beyond that, it just seems so inconvenient to live in a non-gravity environment. Just, I mean, in a few minutes I'm going to need my pen to write down what solar systems, what little systems we've officially finished checking for loot and such, and then it's going to fly away. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Very much. And thank you for the retweet. That is awesome. Lurkers are always welcome in here. My favorite floor, because it has Garrus and Rex, but we're gonna go start in the engine room. But yeah, not anti-gravity, because that's just like stuff flying up in the air, but no gravity seems very inconvenient to me. I think the novelty would wear off really quickly.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
No, we got all your
Carry
stuff
on,
last
Adams.
time.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I like Adams in the third game when you can talk to him a little bit more and have a little more development with him, because I mean he's your chief engineer. You'd think you'd have a little more of a repertoire with him. And this is gonna be my girlfriend.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
We've decided. Votes have been cast, and this playthrough Tali is going to be our love interest.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down.
I mean, everything about her character is just adorable.
I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Nothing wrong with that. I love the nomad stuff. I really do. Like, I think that might be why I'm so fond of the Quarians, even though, like, in a sense, like, the decisions that their government makes as a whole sometimes are a little batshit crazy. But individually, I find that they're interesting characters. But beyond that, I like the nomad thing, so it like offsets the stuff they do that's kind of sketchy.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet.
There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and
Her
civil
unmarked
liberties
side
other
quest
species
you
take
get.
for granted.
I want to talk about
You
something
get
else.
regardless.
Like what?
Garrus and Rex, you have to talk to them to get their unmarked side quest.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you
Because
don't
the
already
thing she
know.
wants,
It's been almost 3
as long as you
centuries
talk to
since
her
they drove
after
my
you
people
have
into
it,
exile.
we'll talk
All
about
I
it when
know
we
is
come
the
across
story
it
of their
later in the game.
origins. What they were when we created
She'll
them,
ask you for it.
and how they turned on us.
I don't think you can come across Garrus's quest or Rex's item that he gets sent you on a quest for. I don't think you can come across either of them without them having told you about it ahead of time. Hers, it happens with the storyline.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created
No,
to
you
serve
can?
as an automated
Awesome. I
manual
wasn't
labor
sure
force.
because
Initially, their intelligence
his
was as limited as any
was
VI.
always, I've always picked it
Over
up.
time, we made
Hers I
small
forgot to get one
modifications to
time,
their
so I knew I
programming
would get
to
it
allow them to perform
when
more
it
varied
came
and
through.
complex tasks.
But yeah,
bringing
Rex's I
them
wasn't
closer
sure.
and closer
But
to true AI status.
Garrus says you have to talk to him, right? Because he has to give you the thing for the ship.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal.
Yeah.
The changes were so insignificant,
Garrus has the
so
transponder
gradual,
code for
that we were able to control
his,
them.
so if he doesn't
Or
give
so
that
we
to you,
thought.
you can't do his side
But one
quest.
thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable
But yeah, I can guarantee you, if you had Rex's item, he'll ask you for it. Like, he's not shy.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth,
Alright.
their effective intelligence became more sophisticated.
I just have to
more
put this
abstract.
out there because it really
One
gets
day,
under my
a
skin.
Geth began to ask
But the
its
reason
Quarian
the Geth
overseer
rebelled was
questions
because
about the
Quarians
nature of
tried
its
to murder them.
existence. Am I alive?
And I do say
Why
murder
am I here?
because
What is
they
my
became
purpose?
sentient,
As
and
you
that
can
is why they
imagine,
tried to kill
this
them.
caused a near
because-
panic among my
because
people.
they became sentient. I'm not sure how else they could have reacted. Like, really? Because, I mean, one, it's fiction. Two, you weren't there.
I don't see
But
what's so bad about those questions.
I'm pretty
The Geth
sure
were created to engage in mundane,
a less
repetitive, or
violent
dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines,
start
but it won't
would have been
satisfy
a good
a
idea.
sentient being for long.
Maybe
The
it
Geth
would
were
have
showing signs
gone
of
down
rudimentary
that road anyway,
self-awareness
you
and
know?
independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
We don't talk to that guy until after we've done everybody's armor. Like, I was thinking that might be something I should cut out before I put it, like, when it's on YouTube.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
Like, me fixing everybody's armor.
question.
But then it's a walkthrough, so
There were
shouldn't
several
everybody's,
reasons, I guess.
you know... I'm not sure. For a walkthrough, what would be constituted as something that needs to be cut for
Like
time?
what? Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough.
I imagine.
You'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
I like how, like, I was mentioning before, like, Garrus is your bro. No matter if you play female or male, you know, Garrus is in your corner. But if you're a renegade, you kind of like renegade his personality. Like, it's subtle, but you can definitely see the effect you have on him throughout the 3 games. Yeah, let's get it over with.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe.
Here it comes.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Specifically Vicarian and Rex, though. What about Liara and Tali? Just seem to have a problem with them.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Should I yell at her? Let's not kill the conversation.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Huh?
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams.
Right?
What made you think this way?
Agreed.
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd.
Trying to stay
your record is
Paragon with
spotless
this,
and your technical
but
scores are
it's
exemplary.
hard with her.
You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military
Gotta
family
check
too.
her.
My parents were both Navy.
Get
Anybody
through her
in your
history.
family we might know?
Couldn't
That
say,
way, when we
Commander.
talk to her next time, we won't
We
get
probably have a
accidentally
lot in
bogged
common.
down in the
You join up to
basic
carry on
stuff
the
because
tradition?
the basic menus will all go away together.
Mainly, I wanted to serve, protect the Alliance, save lives. You know.
You know,
Glad
the
to hear it.
standard
I'd hate
stuff.
to think you were out here for a free college education.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian,
Yeah.
I'll switch cheek.
See, the thing is it's for completely different reasons, Burrito. But, I mean, I dislike Caden a lot. Not quite as much as I dislike Ashley, but I dislike them both immensely. And this, with this Turian kiss and stuff, I think she's secretly has a Turian fetish.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
But speaking of, hey Burrito, how you doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr.
Ah,
Tassoni's
yeah.
story about her and her mom not talking.
Yeah, that can
They're
really
family,
wipe you out
right?
mentally. And it's hard for people that didn't do academics to understand when it's like mental exhaustion. It's like, yeah, I did just sit there all day, but, you know, my brain's tired.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
She's bad at lying. This is being said about the future Shadow Broker. This is great. Alright.
We'll talk
We've
later.
got all our stuff from her.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Let's talk to Rex, and then we'll put the, well, I say fix, but we'll put what we've got on everybody so that their armor is half decent.
On the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. You know, all the usual stuff. I'm getting pretty, well, I don't know. I think I'm in chapter 4. I'm playing the new Crisis Core game. That's pretty awesome.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't get easier at all.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago.
Fair enough.
A
Should have
bunch of
had less
mercs were
attitude,
bragging
buddy.
about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked
of course.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits.
Oh, that's nice.
That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
Do you know what you're
I don't
going
know what
for?
he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies.
Or are you guys gonna
There were some
just
basic
wing it
weapons,
last
but
minute,
nothing big.
you know, pick a place?
If there was anything of value on that ship,
Because that's fun, too.
I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you.
Huh.
My instincts were right.
That sounds good.
Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
That's not good.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But
7
they
messages in a
colonized
row?
worlds. We're not settlers. We're
Thank you,
warriors.
Ninja. I wasn't sure
We
how to
want
do that.
Fight. So we leave.
I don't know what happened,
Hire
Ninja.
ourselves out. And most
Or
of us never go
Burrito.
back.
Either. I don't know. It says 7 messages were deleted, and that you were timed out. I don't know what happened or what you wrote. Maybe it was very long. Yeah, Streamlabs doesn't like long messages. Maybe I need to check that. I might have that on. I had it off.
What can you tell me about the Genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details.
I would say go ahead and...
All I know,
it
makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth.
Well, even though you didn't get to write it all out, you still have my sympathies, that's for sure.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan.
The next time, put it up in
in
sections.
Or fight for credits. He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Wow. Why did it do it again? And those were fine.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
What's happening? Let me go see if I can just turn it off. Well, still. Alright, let's see. We've got her done. There's nothing there. We've got sales guy. Alright. Liara. No. No. Alright, I'll have to go on to Cloudbot. Figure it out. Another time. Alright, Liara first, huh? Yeah, see, I like at least 2 of them to be better, not worse. So if two of the stats aren't better than what they already have, then I keep what they had before. Ideally, like this one, you want all 3 to be better, but yeah, they have all different ones. I like the pink ones. I'm not sure. You say let's take Streamlabs out of the mix. I don't know. Can you do that? What do you mean by that? I don't... I think it can, but it has all my commands on it. Like 90% of them. Let me just go to Cloudbot and turn off the... there we go. Turn that off. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go in there and check out the new stuff. I did a thing. So check. Write something long in there. I turned the thing off, so I'll go in and like do it step by step and customize it, because I don't have a problem with long messages. Nope. Can't get any more of that. Oh, you don't need to work. I'm in danger. Excellent. That looks good, Burrito. So, this should hold us over. That's good. I'll try to remember to go in the Streamlabs tomorrow and work on my chat protections, because I mean there's got to be some, because I've gotten some nonsense before, but I really don't like to be all, you can't say this and you can't do that. That's not my style. Nah, I don't like any of that stuff really either. We're pretty much out of good guns. Let's see. Put that on her. Alright, nope, that's not who I wanted to talk to. There's the guy with the stuff. There he is.
Looking for supplies?
Right. Yes, this is the guy with the stuff that does the thing.
Let's see what you've got.
He sells you guns, and he has better stuff the more of those licenses you have. I'm gonna sell him all of my garbage. And I still can't buy any of the good stuff. That's a bummer. Alright. Right. Yeah. No, definitely. Stay calm and professional. No matter what. Don't let them get under your skin. Yeah. I like that, how places are like, you know, you're not doing this right. And it's like, why won't you show me how to do it right? Oh wow, you should have learned that, like, cleaning stuff, something you should learn first thing. That's like... That stuff's important. Yeah. No, I can totally understand why you're frustrated. Oh, you know what? We all did feelings time and upgrades and stuff. We need to save. And we need to level people up. What's this? No. Alright. Alright. That looks good for him. Basically, I'm focusing, because it's a normal level run, I'm focusing on decryption and electronics so that I can open everything regardless of who's in my party and get the better equipment, because in a normal run, better equipment trumps, like, the sniper rifles, pistols, that stuff, it helps a little bit. Armor helps a little bit. But combat in one is to the point where you're better off with better gear than skills. Oh no, I can totally understand, Burrito. That's very... I mean, I don't think how you feel is unreasonable at all. So, that is the, I guess, you know, theory behind my skill choice. Also, being able to take anyone by taking these skills in this order can allow you to switch out your party members in order to grab all those party member related trophies that you can get. Now, on higher difficulties, like anything past normal, you'll want to, like, I think it's Garrus that has electronics, and I believe Kaidan has decryption. So you could, like, take one of them if you always had, like, say you always take Garrus. So then you don't need electronics. If you always have Garrus in your party, you can just take decryption. And then use those points in other things, which in a harder difficulty is probably a better idea to do it that way. But we're on normal, so... And we're just going to say that we read those without reading them because we don't want that flashing anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's usually like one of them though. Like, I'm pretty sure Tali and Garrus have electronics. Tali, I'm pretty sure, has decryption. So she might have both. I think Garrus has electronics. I think Kaidan has decryption. Tali might have both of them. I'm not sure. We'll take her when we land next. And we'll see. But yeah, there's definitely options. Knocking stuff over.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nassana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Alright. Her offer has to do with where you land here. And you can go back to the Citadel now and talk to her. But it's definitely the waste of a trip. Because it doesn't really... Other than the way the conversations play out, overall you can still get the same rewards from her. For her quest. Either way. By just doing the... Well, basically by handling the landing the way you normally would and shooting the people that shoot at you. Nice. Prothean data discs are always appreciated. Need a bunch of those for those weird side quests.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Nothing changes if we don't land there right away. So we're gonna finish. I like to do the landing last. That way when I'm done on the planet that you can land on, I'm done in the system. I actually think this might be the Rashermal planet. The one with General Kahoku. But we're gonna take we're gonna take Team Dextro so that we can check their skills. Because its tech strength is way high, but that's fine. Like I said, I'm pretty sure most things are gonna occur inside our car. Excellent. Let's see what we've got here. Alright. He has decryption and dampening. And okay, so he has decryption and electronics, but it unlock like Ninja said, they unlock differently. So you could definitely, like, if you wanted to always have Garrus, you could use him for decryption and electronics, because let's face it, in the first game your team is not really that much help in combat. So you could put all of those points into your armor and your weapons and have Garrus always on your team being your electronics / decryption guy. Okay, so Tally also has both of them. I could have swore that he only had one of them. Maybe it is, though, that Kaidan only has one of them. I'll have to check his, too. Alright, that's all their points spent. 1 of 7. That's good. That's Nasana, whom comes back for the what is it, for the third game? Distress signal, anomaly, debris. Yeah, I think this is the one. I may go back to, not when this one's done like Sparta, but when Artemis Tau Cluster is finished being explored. I don't know. It's risky going back. Let's see. Squad, Paragon. See, I'd like to have 2 bars of Paragon before I go back, because when I go back, I'm going to get ambushed by what's-her-face, the reporter, Jelini Ben Ali, no, Khaleesi Ben Al-Jabir. Yeah. Her. But not only that, there's an admiral waiting at the docks, I think the first time you dock. And if you've got enough Paragon, you can skirt right through his conversation and get a decent chunk of XP and more Paragon points. So, actually, I know what we'll do. I'll just save before we head back, just in case it doesn't work out. Because you definitely want to maximize your Paragon / Renegade points. Too far away. Bounds for a second, so I can fix my truck. Oh, nope. Keep moving. Even on normal, slightly nerve-wracking fighting that thing. Nah, that's not what I meant to do. It is parked on level terrain. I'm just repairing it because by accident. Whatever. You let me out of the truck now.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Yeah, we'll make sure we'll make sure we tell him. I don't know why it doesn't let you blow up the beacon, but it should. Should totally let you blow up the beacon. Lisa Albin Jelani. That's it, Jelani. I always want to call her Jalili, and I don't know why. It's not like... I've always been terrible with names, though. Oh, and we've got some ore right nearby. Oh no! Wait, we just leveled up. Hey, damaged! How are you doing? This, I can't have this. What is it, R1? Oh, I guess he's just in that armor, it stays. Ugh. Fantastic. I am fantastic, as well as thinking that that is fantastic. What anime was it? Because if it was the one, there's one. It's completely mind-bogglingly hilarious and funny, and completely out there too, which I enjoy.
The Geth.
You lead. I'll follow.
Alright. Sometimes, excellent. There are... That was enough. It's like I hope it doesn't have to be max. Oh, okay. No. I was talking about, it's on Netflix. And it's called Way of the House Husband. And it's hilarious. Yeah. Some animes get real dark. I mean, not all cartoons are for children. Just because it's animated does not mean that it's for children. It's like not all video games are for children.
Securing point.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this kind of does the same thing, only in the good way. You know? Like, there's it, because it's the way of the house husband, and it's this guy was like super hardcore Yakuza. Now he's a full-time house husband. It's marvelous. I cannot oversell how hilarious this cartoon is. It's good. It's even better than this other one I've been watching called Inside Job, which is also hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's much easier. Those shows that I mentioned are much easier to digest, but Inside Job is a little bit more. It's like all of the conspiracy theories. It's basically like South Park meets X-Files, maybe with a little bit of Archer thrown in. So that one might not make you feel any better, but Way of the House Husband is going to make you laugh. So if you need a laugh, that's the one.
I'm on my way.
At least for the artifact recovery and the mineral gathering, you don't actually need a skill. I mean, you need a skill. You gotta be able to play Simon Says with the buttons, but you don't need to put points in anything. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely... It's definitely wacky. Alright, I think that's everything. Even including random, yeah. Only found the one. Alright, return to the Normandy. And save. Alright, let's see what we've got going on in the next system. There was no major stuff, so I know there's no new feelings to discuss with any of my crewmates. Let me write this down. I'm writing down the ones I do so that I could... Oh no! You guys are sick? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm writing these down so I don't forget that I've already done them. But no, I appreciate you dropping by. Oh, of course. We want to land last. Alright, you have a fantastic night too, Damaged. Stay well. Feel better soon. There it is. Alright. We are gonna land here. And I will be right back in just a moment. I had returned. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, wrong remote. I have them both over here in case the battery gets low on one. Picked up the wrong one. No wonder nothing's happening when I'm pushing the buttons. Alright, let's see. Let's take Liara and Rex this time. So we'll see where they are with their skills. She's all biotics. He's a little biotics. And a little soldier. So, let's see if they've got anything interesting. But it is definitely one of these three systems that has Nasana Dantius's sister issue in. Oh, not what I meant to do. There we go. Oh wow, she's yeah, definitely needs to have her stuff. Warp. Barrier, yeah, definitely. Alright, now she's got some skills. So she only has electronics. He has neither. So yeah, then it's Liara that only has electronics, and I think Caden only has decryption. That's it, decryption. Alright, we're set. Where are we headed first? We've got Stronghold, an Anomaly, and Debris. Alright, we'll go Debris, Stronghold, Anomaly. That's how we'll check this one. You know what? No, we'll do the Stronghold last, because we'll be most likely wanting to leave after the Stronghold. Oh, and we will be avoiding non-quest related Thrasher Maws. So we don't need the loot from them. You just really don't need it. You don't need it in difficult, and you don't need it in normal. But I do encourage anyone who wants to fight them all, because you do get loot, XP, all that good stuff for fighting them. I've just fought so many, and they are the more difficult of the fights that you can have in Mass Effect. So I avoid them when I can. Sorry, capsule. Matriarch's writings. Excellent. I was gonna say, ooh, Matriarch's writings, and then I was like, what if there's not, though? Never can be too sure. Man, I love how you just drive up the side of a mountain. The Mako in Mass Effect 1 is like the horse in Skyrim. Just go right up the side of the mountain. I don't need your roads. Okay. I think it's just the stronghold left now. Where do you want to go? This way. Pirates, here she is. This is where we're taking care of Nasana's problem. Snipers. I mean, I'm gonna fight them from inside the truck when I can, because this is very easy. That's everyone. Oh. Oh. See if it does it. I got the cooldown on like 30 seconds, and that always seems like it's really short. And then very aggressive today.
Powering up.
Here it comes.
I'll just do it again. There you go. There's that outfit that you wanted that you liked, the yellow armor.
Now I'm ready.
Keep accidentally throwing grenades.
All targets down.
Just running right at me. No. We'll do the last system in Artemis Tau, and then we're going to head back to the Citadel, and we'll see if we've got enough Paragon at that point to convince that Admiral that our ship is a good ship. Oh no. Fuck. Mine's the highest on my team, too. And it's pretty freaking high. Ah.
I think we're done here.
Damn. Now see, when you've got the skill, you get the Omnigel option. I think you should get the Omnigel option if you don't have the skill, because that would be the time you would use the Omnigel. So. Yep, return to the Normandy. Alright, let's, put the check mark there. And now we have Athens. I know it's like Salamis, but it's like Salamis. Alright. Either there's no landing here, or it's quest locked. So let's see. That's the last one here, so we have to save. Oh. Let's go see if we've got the points to pull this off. If not, we have to do probably another main quest. Let's see what we can get done on the Citadel. Let's see, who are we going to take on the Citadel? We'll take Tally and Garrus. Team Dextro. Take Team Dextro to the Citadel. Go stop and see Dr. Michelle. She's got a thing for Garrus. As he is my bro, I must be his wingman. No. Rex, don't sneak into the squad. We're doing Team Dextro. Take you to the Citadel next time.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And I agree with Ninja. I should get to pick my XO. See, there's the guy. Can you dodge him? No.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander.
Boondoggle.
Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
I love that word,
Commander,
boondoggle.
I'm not happy.
That's funny. It sounds
I'm
like it's
sorry
like
to hear that,
chrysanthemum.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe.
Thank you for the
But
relurk.
that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to
You're
talk
welcome
about
to
your
lurk here
crew.
anytime, Benefits.
Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I had planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Yes. The thing is, you only get 2 Paragon from dealing with him. And, I don't know. I think it's worth more points than that, dealing with him. I'm just checking to see if there's any codex entries about the ship that I missed. Right? Right? That's exactly, like, I enjoy the renegade conversation with him a little more.
We present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Oh, there she is. Let's save in case I punch her by accident. This is a Paragon run. We cannot punch her.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa bint Sinan Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our
On
race.
accident, yes. On accident.
People want to get a sense of how
Everybody's-
you'll do that.
It's very important there.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I always do this one.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
I mean, I know you got your Paragon options, technically, and your Renegade options, but I don't remember them giving you any more or less points. But I do not feel it is appropriate to discuss my mission with the reporter. Nope, that's not where I want to go. I'm gonna pick up that quest we didn't pick up last time because we hadn't finished. Now we're finished. Where is he at? There he is.
Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
Yes.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
Is this a serious claim?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scam the Keepers?
I just want to point out that Moradin
even
is
more
also
reason
just
to go
a
after him.
scientist.
That's against
and you
regulation.
see him kill several people.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Yes. He was a part of STG. I'm just saying. Just because he's a scientist doesn't mean he's not dangerous.
Hello, Command.
Oh, let's stop by and see Chelik. How you doing?
Good to see you, Commander.
Fine? Alright. It's like I'm fine. Get out of here. Now, I know the reporter that we like is around somewhere, and I think she's got a new mission for us. Emily Wong. I don't think she's in... Nope, that's the docking bay. Where's fast travel? Let's go to the markets and deal with the scientists, and then we'll head over to the Citadel Tower, pick up her quest. Uh-oh, there's Conrad.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Metagel upgrade. Definitely need that. Definitely need that.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
How could I forget you, Conrad?
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you.
It's like, can
and
we
I'll
take a
have your
selfie
picture.
together?
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Uh-huh. Sure she will. I mean, I did put the spoilers tag in. He does not have a wife. You find that out. I don't think you saw, I mean, I highlighted it, and I think I called it the Conrad Werner incident or something. But there is
Hello there.
a
Welcome to Moorland's famous
highlight.
Shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
The Mass Effect 3 conversation with Conrad Werner, where he finally admits that he's your stalker and that he does not have a wife. That was just something basically that he would say to you to make you more comfortable with him.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
So, that was just his beard, basically. His imaginary beard. His incognito glasses. But yeah, if he had
I
a
wasn't
wife,
expecting to see you
she
again.
would totally have left
Is there
him
something you want?
when he became obsessed with Commander Shepard. Because it doesn't matter which Shepard it is. He's obsessed.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jaleed told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jaleed? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans
See?
have changed.
Those Solarians also
It's not as
look
bad as
rather
you think,
dangerous, the
Commander.
ones with the guns.
Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander.
Yeah,
you know we can
they're all
do it.
living on this space station that they don't know how to operate. Like, that's a little suspect.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I already did it. But
I
yeah.
suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
He's at CSEC. So let's go talk to Emily Wong, because her ask, I believe what she asks you to do is in CSEC as well. So let's go to the Citadel Tower. We can talk to Kahoku while we're there. Give him the bad news. Pick up this
Commander
quest.
Shepard. Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Yeah,
I
why
can't
not?
promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Excellent. Alright, so we've got her quests. Who's not up here? He is... maybe over here? Yeah, there he is.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the counselors. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Fantastic. Alright, that's these two. we might have enough to deal with the big stupid jellyfish. Ah, there it is. I misplaced the rapid transit terminal for a moment. I believe he is across from the financial district. But this will give me a chance to stop at that store, too. Grenade upgrades, metagel upgrades, and licenses are pretty much the only thing I buy on a normal playthrough.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
Oh, these two are funny. These two are arguing over, you know, whether or not she should get genetic stuff done to her baby. But the funny part is they are in all 3 games. And you can get involved in their personal business. In this one, and in the 3rd one. I think you can only eavesdrop on them in the 2nd one.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I am in your business.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes
I like
tough
how
decisions.
then act like it is his go-to for a lot.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
You get a good amount of Paragon for getting all up in their business, but yeah, act like it to him, and then you also tell the general in Cora's Den to act like a general. If that's who you are, then act like it. Barlavon!
What's this? One of the Earth Clan.
I like Barlavon. He's in the 3rd
very
game, too.
famous one, yes?
I don't know about the 2nd one.
You are the one called Shepard.
I didn't spot him in the 2nd one.
It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
I did pick War Hero, but
I am a
what
financial advisor to many important
did
clients here
Spacer.
on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Talk to him and then go over there.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Always.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
No? That is surprising. Usually you have something to upgrade or license-wise. Oh, I am getting sleepy. I think we will finish up on the Citadel. I'm going to check and see if we have anyone to raid out to. So we're going to check on this jellyfish. Then we are going to go to CSEC. Because two of our quests end there.
You're creating a public disturbance. That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom.
Yeah, right?
Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Oh, fantastic. Give you 10 Omni Gel. Now that's... I mean... Did it look like he was holding 10 of anything when he held his hand out to you? I mean, 10 Omni Gel packs. I mean, how big are they? Shouldn't they... I don't know. Shouldn't that have been visible? But yeah, that jellyfish is wrong about every... Well, most things. Shit. I want to say the Enkindlers now. Terrible with names. The Protheans may have nudged them along and given them speech. But... they definitely did not make the mass relays. Because I think... Didn't the Protheans give the Asari biotics? At least that's what the artifacts in Liara's temple certainly heavily imply. Oh, damn it. I missed my turn.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Alright, let's go. Plant the bug. I think that's this way, right? Yes, they're both this way. Fantastic. You first, buddy.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Yes, because it makes for some very interesting emails from Shorben in the future.
Hello, Commander.
Ah, here we go. Like, where's the little thing? Plant that there. Now, I think the only thing we have left on the Citadel is Nasana Dantius. Oh, and we have to tell her. Okay, so we'll have to hit that as well. But yeah, we have to inform Nasana. She's in the lounge by the embassies. This is the wrong way. Huh. She's like, oh no, I went the wrong way. Diplomat.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Huh.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I'm sure,
You're
but
a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Fantastic.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Why does it say we have a quest right here? So, does it want me to go talk to Emily Wong that bad?
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Excellent. Let's see what we're gonna do with our points. Alright. Now, for assignments, those are all scan battles, scan. That's a different area. Here we go. Yeah, but I haven't. Ward's access corridor. Alright, we can do that one. Alright, so the last one we have on Citadel is the tracking one. Ward's access. I think that's a Cora's Den is connected to the Ward's access. So let's start there. Just making sure I'm going in the right direction, but yeah, I think it's through this elevator because it wasn't in that hallway. I thought it was in that hallway.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
She is quite sassy. But Garrus gets Persnonkety. Ah, there we go. Yeah. It's this corridor, but it is the...
Hey, you're that Shepard kid.
Hold on. Do that one in a minute.
Looks like they bounced their signal off.
Come on, just talk to me a minute. You don't remember me, do you?
Now remember, there's several ways to do this quest. We're gonna see what shakes out, because I haven't done this one in a long time. And I'm... Let me check the next one, just so I know where that's going. It's financial district of the... Okay, that's in Barlavan's office, I think.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
So how are you liking your posting at the...
Yep, I need using norm FTL comm room. Alright. So let's finish this one before, excuse me, before we go use the FTL comm. But I do want to finish up all of these quests tonight. So we'll do the comm and then we'll talk to him again.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Nope, right across the way. Not bad. I thought I was going to have to walk the whole Presidium, but I came out right in a good spot.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
They are right back over here. And we're going to save before we do this because I messed this one up timing-wise all the time.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
I smell trouble!
I get him? I did. Excellent. If I don't save before I do that, I always mess it up somehow, like the camera spins wildly, or, you know, I reholster my weapon by accident, you know, something silly. Let's go. Where have we got? There's one. Like, there's a rapid transit thing here somewhere. C-Sec. Yeah, C-Sec. I need to go back to my ship so that I can call my mom on her ship. Yeah. The button presses. Yeah. I always shoot the thing. Alright, I need to go docking bay.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Alright, now let's go get him to Veterans Affairs. It's a shame none of the backstories have, like, a pleasant backstory-related mission. What is this? What do you call this? Alright, let's take... Team Dinosaur.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
One thing I like about the first game over the other two is that when I got on my ship didn't leave. You know, I didn't tell it to leave, it didn't leave. So I could get right back off of my ship.
In a further
without
development in the
like
Eden
2.5
Prime
menus.
investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
And I believe I want to go... Elevator
Have
level
increases
one.
in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
Alright, I made a wrong turn. Just go up the stairs. Oh yeah, right before the flux. There it is. Now.
I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
Only an idiot hopes for combat while flying in a stealth ship.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
This isn't a strategy simulation. If those new tactics don't work, we're salvage.
You guys have excellent elevator discussions. Fantastic. Here we go. Found him.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Oh, did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
What do you say we head down to Cora's Den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where... Is he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
He's gonna regret going to Novaria.
Go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Alright, let's go. We'll take this one to the Presidium.
In light of the recent attack on Eden
We're gonna end
Prime,
it
many
off with the
colonial
embassies.
investors are pulling their support for future projects.
We can chat
Proponents
with
of
Admiral
expanded
Hackett
human
when we get
colonization
back
insist that
next
Eden
time.
Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Double check, I don't need to go. I don't need to go and take him. No. Just make sure I don't have to go talk to my mother again about him. Alright. Our Oh. Hold on. Okay. I noticed he didn't have any problem with me just reading what was on his computer. That's fine. Alright. We're in here. I have, I think, some chit-chat with those two when we get back, but I don't think they give me a quest or anything. Let's see. Nope. Alright. I don't have anyone to raid other. Let's see, that's that. No, see, I don't know them. So I don't know for sure. And I'd raid Critical Role, but they don't accept raids, so sadly we don't have anybody to raid out to, but it has been lots of fun. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Stay safe and well. And have a good night.